So, my name is Andre, and I got stuff to say. No, yeah, well, I just share my thoughts and opinions, and because I feel like I was in hell and I'm no longer there, and I want to talk today about stay grounded, keep this momentum of grounding to manifest a beautiful life. Like, for example, 10 years ago, I was walking around like a stiff, old, weak, sick man. And at the time, if all of a sudden I would be able to have a perfect body, like an Olympian body, and just be able to do anything I want, I tell you one thing, holy moly, I would have gotten high as a kite. And you know what happens when you go high? I would have crashed again, So it would have been a waste of time. Highs, lows. I start to notice that the more I tap into this space of connecting with the body and being present in the body. Every movement is like a passionate movement. Every step, every word, every breath, becoming connected to the body. Doesn't mean I don't think. I'm just aware of my thoughts from this connection, because all of a sudden if I get caught up, I can feel it in myself and be like, oh, come back to the ground, ground yourself, let go of the thoughts, and or go into them in the presence of the connection. So I'm kind of, anyways, going out in the trails here. But if all of a sudden, if you feel that life is kind of, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's going on, you start to feel like you should be going, you don't know the direction you're going in, and you feel like you should be going somewheres, right? With your life, doing something with your life. Like, maybe, just maybe, that there's a timing to it. There's a timing to life. Life has this way of having this momentum, this flow to it. And an experience is getting us ready for the next experience. And the next experience is getting us ready for the next experience. And all we really have to do is lay back. Not really lay back. You still have to work and do all your stuff. I mean, lay back inside, like, maybe that's the trick. Being in receiving mode. Receiving mode meaning, like, you don't have to figure it all out. You can just relax and release. Learn to relax and release. And maybe that is the trick. Maybe relaxing, releasing, and becoming so grounded, so still inside, so vibrant inside, that all of a sudden you're getting ready for an even more beautiful life. Because if you're not grounded enough to, let's say you win $1 million and you're not grounded enough, you're gonna get high as a kite, and you might just go down eventually. So I personally think it's all about staying centered, grounding yourself, staying centered, becoming the moment more and more and more present, and life will take charge. Life will take charge, even though we find it's a beautiful, oh, look at this. Oh, wow. even though we find it takes time, ask yourself, who is frustrated? Who is disappointed? Who wants more faster? And observe from this presence, observing. And once you observe, you'll learn to be with yourself more and more, and from being with yourself in this place, you might just start to manifest faster. But it's not because you're trying to manifest faster, you're just grounding yourself, and from there life moves faster because you're aligned. You are aligned with yourself. So from this alignment, the cookie crumbs, it's like, oh, that's exciting and challenging. I might do that. I might want to do that. I might want to do this, and all of a sudden life just changes. I'm just talking my opinion and stuff, sharing my thoughts. This is, we need to become like researchers, our own personal teachers, right? You don't want to be a student. You want to become your own personal guru, so your life teaches you. So I'm just sharing my thoughts here, so maybe you want to think about that a little bit, and hopefully it helps out, and stay grounded and enjoy. Freedom's life. Magic. Like, for example, 3 years ago, I crashed. I broke my collarbone, my scapula, almost broke my neck, concussion, my elbow, a mess. I was in a big mess. And it healed pretty fast, but I still had like this shock in my shoulder that was random shock, like every day, pain, shock. I didn't know how to get, I was trying to figure out how to get rid of it, try to figure it out. And once I started to tap in, it's been about 6 months now that I'm really spending a lot of time in grounding myself, mountain pose and all that stuff, and kind of starting from scratch, from this emptiness, right? And from there, from that place, I go and move. And I've been noticing that, it's good probably 3 months now that my shoulder has stopped shocking. Maybe because I'm ready, maybe I'm getting ready to, have a body that doesn't have any pain no more, because I'm more grounded, I won't get high, and life goes on, right? So just an example, I guess. And, yeah. Enjoy. I love you guys, and peace out. Came to visit my friend. He lives off grid. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool spot. Yeah, so